just it's important. We get another page. Okay, so should you go to the gym and train every single day? That question depends on what you're actually trying to do. Okay. So me talking right now is also me creating short form content. And basically, this is what I'm doing right. I have questions in my head or questions that people have asked me. So I'm just trying to create content around questions that have been asked so that get so it turns into content. So one, a friend of mine asked me, is it wise to go to the gym every day? I said it really depends, right? What I try to achieve. Because a lot of people try to think their way looking forward. And I'm a very big fan of setting goals instead of just looking for quick tips here and there. So his question was more like, oh, he wants to bulk up, should he go to the gym every single day? I said, well, if you're trying to bulk up, right, you most likely would end up pushing your body to its limits. I don't think pushing your body to the limits every single day would be a wise idea for you. I don't think so. And sometimes you may need your body to convert some calories into fats. You can harden those fats at the gym. So I don't think it's wise to go to the gym every single day. One, two, three, four, five, seven, eight. I need to drop this bench. Set it. Pull ups. Man, one thing that amazes me is the fact that I see a lot of people who are trying to become boxers and they avoid pull ups. And I'm like, wondering, I mean, at the same gym, right? You want to do boxing at the same time, avoid pull ups. That's you. So, shit. Oh, wow, 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 no, fuck. Damn. Whatever we did yesterday is still hitting me hard. Man. So I think I can see the entire thing now. So I'll just go ahead with the pain. Shit. Oh, two, four. Alright, so then you basically have to be flexible. So do what works for you. But quick question: how long should you rest between sets at the gym? If you're trying to like shred up, lose body fat, you're that CrossFit guy, then I would say your best bet, right, is resting between 60 to 90 seconds. But if you're that type that is trying to like bulk up, then you need to take like 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes rest. The idea is that you need to like because you're going to be pushing your body to its limits, you're bulking up, you're increasing strength. I'll say, that's it. I'll say bulking up, increasing strength at the same time building large muscles. I'll say your rest period should be about 2 to 3 minutes. Anything lower than that, you might get maxed out quick. So take first. But for those of us who I would say are into the whole shredding up, building lean muscles, that 60 seconds, 60 to 90 seconds is pretty fair. Anything beyond that you're probably resting too much. But the honest truth is that resting at the gym is not so much. Depends on how much time you have at the gym. People have 3 hours. I don't have that. I have max 90 minutes. Before I start 45 minutes, as I start to talk. Okay, so say new faces at the gym. Interesting. The first week of January, I'll be still having the new year, new me, gym bodies. In this life, for you to have reality, you need positives and negatives, you need highs and lows. You can't do without it. What I tell people to do is look for like, look for the amount of suffering you can take, the amount of suffering you can take, that you feel is worth justified for. Now, I'm trying to link this back to the fact that you're going to need to integrate the positive and negative side if you actually want to achieve anything serious. Instead, you will most likely be wasting your time trying to figure out. Oh, sorry. Ah, after my game session yesterday, I went back and I tried to like, create a reaction video. So I created a reaction video. I was reacting to no, I was testing out making reaction videos, and I made this video where I would say this woman talking about how they want to date a guy with looks. Sorry, 15. I need 15 and okay. I need 20 and 15. I need 20 and 15. I don't date a guy who. No, I don't date a guy who looks good and who has money. And I tell guys that well, these girls aren't lying, and I don't see anything wrong in them. Because one looks, I'll say to some extent, looks are always been there in the needs of women because they want to make sure that their kids are taking the right genes. And looks is a shortcut for the mind to believe that the person is weight has the right genes. Ah, boy. Oh, oh, but, oh. I don't see the need to. Damn. Oh, God. I just kicked the plate on the ground. Damn. I think I need to figure out how to combine this whole MMA and workout thing because wow. I feel like it's because of anytime I try something new, anytime I try something new, I experience that. guy definitely wants to have his abs by all means. Really, really has to walk past the camera. Yes, I will stop at this weight for this workout. Because this guy I met at the gym a couple of weeks ago, and we had to chat about the weight for like an hour basically. The gym basically was about to close. We basically had them say for 1 hour left, 40 minutes left. That was what made us end our conversation. But one thing I think I like about that conversation was that it spanned across different topics. We discovered we had multiple interests in common. And the fact that it was not really about food, right? And listen to what people talk about at the gym, which I think I need to talk. I am also part of this cyclist. At the gym, it's mostly girls and football. You get the guys talk about. I mean, yeah, those things are good motivators, but if you're probably seeing with one elderly man, you speak about politics, philosophy, ideologies, economic states. It's just very few times to speak about ladies, and I really enjoy this conversation because they feel like they impact the life. Hey, and by the way, I have another video I think I just said at the out of the game. So, should you get a personal trainer? To me, that's a very serious question. First of all, can you afford a personal trainer? It's the first question I think I'm going to ask. And if you can afford one, then the question now is, what do you need a personal trainer for? A personal trainer, one, will help you guide your form, right? It's supposed to educate you, it's supposed to guide you on your goals, what you're trying to achieve in your fitness journey. But what mostly happens is a lot of people who can afford personal trainers. A lot of them, I would say, are fairly lazy. They have other things happening in their life. And then, sorry, scratch that. So, for those of you on YouTube, you should realize that I'm currently making a short form video as I'm working out. I'm not basically trying to separate the two. I'm basically trying to use one stone to kill like three birds. So yeah. So should you do you need a personal trainer? I'll say yes. If you're new to the fitness space and you have no idea on what to do, one thing I'll say for sure is that a fitness trainer is a very nice is a very nice investment. You can afford it then. And to be very frank, right, it's like asking me if you're learning how to fight, should you get a coach? Well, if you know how to fight already, you don't need one. But if you're new to the fitness space, you need someone to guide you through. Who's supposed to guide you through your diet, your workout routine, your mindset. But often most physical trainers that I've seen, they just focus on workouts. They don't touch all the other areas of the client's lives. So it is what I'm using since. God forbid. That's not possible. Nah, 16 kg. Abi? So I just consider that I think one workout that I think that might help MMA, right? Sorry, one exercise that I think would assist with kicks is literally swimming when you're using the backstroke and you're kicking off broad. That thing really felt like I was doing a lot. So yep, it feels like I think for this one I can do the kicks. Ah, boy. Boy. So right now, this guy walks into this location and turns on the speaker. What the fuck he does that? It's still a mystery to me. Okay, so I'm almost done with here. I'll be going to be pointing back to practice and fix. So, quick question. So, do you need a trainer at the gym? It really depends, right? I'll say yes, trainers are worth it, but I have a problem with most trainers. Rather, most trainers don't realize that the major reason most clients come to them is for accountability. So what happens is most trainers they start and end their training at the gym. Yes, that's what you're paid for, but the client wants results, and those results will come from what he does after the gym than what he does inside the gym. So the best trainers they act like accountability partners. They always have the goals of their clients, and they actively educate the clients on diets, workouts, mindset. So that's my answer. So yes, they are super worth it. Everybody, money. Hey, so 7:30, 90 minutes at the gym. So I'd like to see whether I was successful at this whole short form and long form creation. Still figuring out the whole dynamics of it, but the entire point is about the gym, right? And I'm actually giving out content. I think that would make sense. If I ask myself questions at the gym and I answer them, that would definitely be short form content. And it could also at the same time go well for long form. Huh. So, so I just remember, you see, sometimes, right, a lot of the time when we ask people for advice, they give us advice from their point of view, which I would say to some extent is right, but does not entirely capture as much as it should capture. So, for example, I asked my coach because we work out together at the same gym and all that, and he says, so I asked him, Coach, should I bring my sparring gears to the gym? He said, basically, he carries his own in his car everywhere he goes. And I'm wondering, wait, hold on, wait, that's messed up. The fact that you are in that line of work, right? The fact that you are in that line of work means that it's okay for you to carry sparring gears, protective gears everywhere you go. But I'm not. And mind you, I don't have like a trunk to put these things. So anybody entering my vehicle will probably be seeing gears everywhere and be asking me questions. And now I have to justify the question. Oh, by the way, one of my guys, okay, I want to say my guy, one of my friends at the gym, he saw me kicking the bag and was like, "Oh, I should please introduce him to a boxing coach. That he wants a proper boxing coach, not the cardio kind of boxing, right?" So now I have to go and ask that other coach, the coach that I refuse to take, if he can take this client in his house, right, in the mornings. So coach, I think Coach Courage, yeah, Coach Courage. I'll call him now to know what's up, and then let me try. No, I think he'll be busy right now, but I'll call him, explain to him what my friend wants. My friend says that his wife too also wants to get into boxing. So these days, right, I've been seeing a lot of this my coach's vehicle, and it further proves that if I think it's about the RAS, reticular activating system, where if you are looking for a red car, all of a sudden you begin to see red cars, right? So what that means is that you get what to focus on. I like the way Jordan Peterson puts that particular phrase somewhere. He says, "You don't get what you don't aim at. You might get what you aim at, and getting what you aim at gets better as you improve your aim." Like the way this guy hits like his points is like super interesting. Right? So what that means is that when you open up your mind to certain things, certain ideas, certain topics, all of a sudden it just feels like they begin to be what you see around you, right? You begin to notice more of that thing. So, well, mind you, I'm almost at the estate, and mind you, I think I still have this problem of content being corrupt. So I'm just relying on what I'll call luck right now to get all of my content back, but that is not going to be easy at all because man, I'm basically just feeling sad right now. Months worth of content that I'm supposed to release, I mean, like a lot, and that's how everything has just vanished. Bro, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. But in life, it happens from time to time, right? So, what do we do? Can't do much. Well, yeah, for now, I did. Yeah. Uh, Today another day to fast. But I think I need to fix my diet because this fasting stuff is getting too much. Uh, I think it's getting too much. I think it's getting too much. I think my first meal of the day now should be 12 p.m. Then I got 2 p.m. Because my first meal is usually 2 p.m. Averagely 6, end by 6 or end by 8. I go to bed by 9, 10, which I feel like it's not working for me. So I think I'll use this January to tweak everything. My MMA, boxing, workout, monitor, fighting, boxing, workouts, fighting, boxing, workouts, gymming, diets, work, content. I think that's most of my activities for the year. Okay, so this morning was great. I think my laptop is still out for repairs, so my goal for today is to create as much content as I can while my laptop is still away. So thank you very much. I'll see you at the office. Maybe I might start using because this camera, this particular, what's the name? This camera doesn't work well. Doesn't work well in what I call in low lights. So I had to raise the ISO today. So just for me to see how it's going to play out. Right, that's why I had to raise the ISO to a figure that's ridiculously high. I've never tried that figure before, about 3,000. That's when it came bright. So yeah, let me see how it turns out. Because I mean, if the ISO can be 3,000, it means that it's built to handle that. Let me even see how it feels like inside the house. It doesn't feel bad until I check it out in the system and see how much noise is being created. All right, thank you very much. Talk to you soon, and bye for now.